Hi, so I'm just gonna make this video extremely raw. I've just come home from work, I've just changed my clothes, I haven't even washed my face off yet, but I normally post videos on a Sunday if you guys are subscribed to me, but I just had to get this video out today. I've been watching all the things that have been unfolding in America over the last couple of days, and it has caused some serious concern for I don't even know. I just want to word this correctly, and I'm not going to edit this video. Hopefully, if I baffle on too much, maybe I will edit this video. But what is happening in America is so extremely sad. Like, it really hits me in my heart, and I do not want to get emotional about this on camera, but the things that are happening are like unbelievable. I just watched the video of I'm sorry, and I don't know everyone's names, but the first gentleman who got shot while he was down on the ground. I refused to watch that. My mother had to tell me about it in the morning. This was yesterday morning, and I was stunned that something like that could happen. And she said, oh yeah, the footage is on the news, and I just refused to watch it because I couldn't see something like that happening. But then in the evening, I was just scrolling through, and I happened to come across another video of the gentleman who got shot in the arm, and the lady that was documenting it on Facebook. And just like her talking, and she was talking there, and the guy was like holding the gun, and she was explaining the situation. I just can't believe that someone would jump to the conclusion to just shoot someone on the arm when he was explaining clearly what he was about to do. And it's just the fact that he shoots him in the arm just because he is a black man is ridiculous. We are in 2016 and this type of stuff is happening. So I'm just hearing about all the stuff that is happening, like in Dallas, and I honestly do not think that is the way to go forward with these things. I'm going to share with you guys a little story, because these things are not happening just in America. This same, like, no one got shot, but a black man got pushed down to the ground just because he was a black man. Now let me explain this story. So right outside my room, I'm in the living room, and I was doing a workout. Yes, I do work out. I know I'm not like the workout type figure, but I do work out like every now and then. Anyway, like, and this story really upsets me because I've told anyway. So I'm like working out, and I see a young girl and a young guy arguing. Now they would, I would say, early 20s, mixed race. They weren't or light skinned, however you want to put it. They weren't as brown like me. They were very light skinned, so I assumed that they were mixed race, both of them. They were arguing on the road, and then they walk off to the top. I can't see them anymore, can't hear anything about it. Then the girl's running down the road shouting and screaming, and the guy's chasing after her. And of course, first thing I do is, like, I hear shouting and screaming on the road, I jump up and I watch everything that's unfolding. And he like takes a brick or something from the side and he smashes his car. Now I'm watching this from my window. There was a gentleman across the road doing his front garden, and his wife was also helping him. And there were two Brazilian people that live just a bit further down the road. They're outside because they smoke outside when having cigarettes and stuff. So we're all watching this unfold. The guy smashes the girl's car window. She drives off. Now, I can't even say it was that long. I would say probably maybe like 10 minutes later, 3 police cars, 1 coming down, 2 coming up the road. Just all of us, like I said, I was working out, so I'm watching all of this. They just suddenly just stop, and they grab the fella, a black man with his wife who was doing their garden, their front garden. They grab him and they push him to the ground. Now this man is an African man. He was much darker skinned, wasn't wearing the same clothes as the other fella. He just happened to be outside where the two were fighting before. But these police officers grab him, push him to the ground, His wife runs out. I ran out. The Brazilian people were still sitting in front of their house having their cigarettes, run forward, and they were questioning him and stuff, and it was like, he is not the guy that was just here. The guy who was just here was light-skinned. He ran up the road. He was wearing a red top, jeans. This guy was wearing just like a white t-shirt and some shorts, jean shorts, because he was doing his garden. He was clearly like pulling weeds from his garden. But the police officers, just because they thought that they were probably told they were looking for a black man, saw the first black man they saw in that area of the road and pushed him down. And of course we're all shouting, that's not him, that's not him, he lives in that house. The wife runs out, she's like, what are you doing to my husband? But the police officers are just looking around at us, and they still have this man on the ground. And then one of them says like, oh, we gotta go, this is not him. They don't even apologize to him first off for like accidentally treating him, like literally pushed him to the ground, hands behind the back, getting ready to put handcuffs on him when like a bunch of neighbors jump out. But the fact that they didn't even apologize to him after is what really got me. So America, I'm calling out to you that this is not just happening to you guys in America. This is happening here in the UK. I live in South London. There has been multiple times. I had a friend who was stopped just because he was in a nice car and was questioned why he had such a nice car. Did he steal it? He looked too young to be having such a nice car. And this boy saved his money and got that car on his own. And he's a real estate, so he got a decent job. And he worked hard for that car and just got stopped and questioned on why he had such a nice car. So, sorry, I'm trying not to get emotional because this shit is like, it's so real. You would think in 2016 we wouldn't be dealing with this petty racism. But why I'm making this video is violence is not going to solve anything. I think what really needs to be done is like, when police officers are getting taken in and stuff, they need to be evaluated on their views, on their lifestyles and what they think. Because if you've got a clear racist person standing point blank in front of your face, clear racist, and you take him on to be a police officer, that is something wrong with you. Something wrong with you to say that he should be a police officer, because they're not all the same. I've come across great police officers who do not treat people racistly, and this is not from me, this is just, they walk around, you talk to them. I have never had anything happen to me personally besides what happened on my road, but I've never had to deal with police officers. I've never been to the police station, I've never been in a police car, nothing. So not all the police officers are the same. Not all of them stop you just because you're black. But some do. And the ones that do are the ones that are clearly like that beforehand. They've grown up like it. People in the community probably know they don't like black skin, brown skin, whatever. And they get hired to be police officers, and that's what is a concern to me. I mean, and it's not even just all Black Lives Matter anymore. Anything that's happening in the UK with Brexit, Muslim people are getting treated so bad. Eastern Europeans are getting treated so bad. I just can't believe we live in a world in 2016 that is still so racist. So my thoughts and prayers go out to the families that have lost their loved ones in all these shootings. This is for the black people, for the police, all of them. We just need to change our way of thinking and stop violence being the answer. I don't know how long this video is. I'm sorry if I've blabbered on too much, but I just really had to talk about it. I just don't think fighting in protests change the way that police officers are chosen. That's like my train of thought. But yes, there won't be any video this Sunday because I'm putting this up instead today because my mood has been so low because of what's been happening. But thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.